Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a quick review of the new Morphe setting powders. And these are technically called, let me read you the exact title, Ultra Fine Pro Setting Powder. And I got an email from Morphe that these came out maybe a Thursday or Friday last week, and they retail for $8.99 for 12 grams. And so I picked up both shades. They came in translucent and banana. Let me tell you, I'm obsessed with all things banana powder. I love it. Like anytime I can get banana powder in a palette by itself, like I do it. I have Ben Nye, Kat Von D, Wet n Wild, Marc Jacobs, like you name it, banana powder is my thing. I love it. So when I saw that they came out with the banana powder, I was like, yes, I need this. And then the transparent or translucent one, I was like, all right, I can get you too. So this is what they look like. Again, they are 12 grams and they are $8.99 and they just released. So I picked them up because I was like, I love all setting powders. I love Morphe. Like, let me check these out and see what they're all about. So this is the packaging. They look very similar to like a Laura Mercier powder. The actual texture of them reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD powders because of the packaging and the way they feel. So right off the bat, I want to tell you guys they feel, now when I say this, you have to keep listening, they feel chalky, which normally has like a bad connotation to it when you talk about makeup and people say chalky. They're like, ooh, I don't want chalky products, I don't want chalky eyeshadow, I don't want to look patchy and chalky on my face. But these feel different. Like when I say chalky, it's because they are so smooth and buttery. They literally like melt into your skin and soak up in your skin right away, that it's not a negative thing. So I was like playing around with them and feeling, and I'm like, why do these feel so different? So I had to look up the ingredients on Morphe because I was like, there has to be something about them. Sure enough, they're pretty much all silica, which is like a natural mineral, comes from sand and quartz and things like that. So basically it's got that like kind of like soft silicone feel, but in a powder form. So normally we see that in primers, typically like the Benefit ones, the Makeup Forever, or there's what else? Oh, the Smashbox, that's the other one. So like those all kind of have a silicone feel, and that's how this feels, but in powder. It's so ultra fine that it like blurs and melts into your skin instantly. So I wanted to show you, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. I'll show you with the banana shade, because it's pretty freaking incredible like how awesome these are. So the whole point of them is that you're supposed to set your powder or your under eye concealer, things like that, and it's gonna set all day. It's not gonna move. It's ultra fine, which I agree with. I mean, this is like the finest milled powder I've ever worked with, and it's gonna set it. So like I'm dipping my finger in it and you can see how pigmented it is, but how it's like, it's not stark white or stark yellow because it's soaking into my skin. So I want you to see how my hand is in this area, and now I want you to compare it to when I put the powder on. And hopefully you can kind of see, it's going to be hard on camera, but I swear in person, like if you play with this, all of a sudden this side of my hand is completely blurred, like there's no imperfections. It has this really nice soft film on top. Like it just feels amazing on this side. And so that's how it feels on the skin. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like this side just looks blurred and flawless. This side you can see my veins. I can feel my natural texture of my hand. But it's amazing how silky and smooth they are. And so I'm not going to show a demo just because I feel like it would be about 5 seconds long to be like, whoop. Alright, my face is covered in this. However, I did use it in my Get Ready With Me video for the products that I used this week in my shop, my stash, that will be coming up on Friday. So stay tuned for that and watch that video, and you'll be able to see like how I put on the powder and how it looked on the face. I do have it on right now. I think my skin just looks absolutely flawless. So silica is supposed to also really absorb any oils and set your face. So that is like why a lot of makeup products use silica or silicone in there. And so I can tell you, like everywhere I put it, my face just feels so smooth and so set. Like I don't feel any oils, and I've had this on all day. So I think it's amazing. Again, this was the banana powder. I don't want to, you know, drop it because it's so precious, and it does have like one of those little like sifter kind of taps. Granted, I've been like throwing this all around, which is why it's all sitting on the top. So now I will show you the translucent shade, which is the one that I have on today. So like I said in the beginning, I love me a banana shade. However, I think this one is a little bit more yellow than some, and because it's so finely milled, it really does kind of give off, like, it seeps into your skin and it looks a little more yellow than some. So I'm not tan enough right now to use the banana shade that you see more yellow rather than like giving a brightening effect, because my actual skin tone is lighter than the actual banana powder. I think in the summer when I have more of a tan and more color to me, that banana powder is going to look really good. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this transparent or translucent shade to set my face and to set my under eyes. So again, this is what it looks like. Again, it's not super duper stark white because it's so fine and it really does like seep into your skin right away. So this is where I put the banana powder before. Now you can see how it's not, you know, perfect on this side. So I'm going to put the white shade over here. And that is what it looks like. And like I said, I have the white or the translucent shade all over my face right now. I don't think it gives me a white cast or anything like that. I've taken a couple photos and I think it looks pretty, but you can see just how flawless my skin looks now. And I wish you guys could like touch my hand or my face like through the camera because it feels so silky and so smooth. And I was playing with these and I'm sitting here like, my skin looks flawless. It seriously blurs them. It's like magic powder. So for $8.99 for that little pot, I think it's a fantastic price. I think Morphe did a really good job. Like I said, I think this is like the most ultra fine powder you're ever going to find, and I love the way they feel. So like I said, they feel chalky a little bit, but in a good way, I promise you. It's because I've never felt something so finely milled that they naturally just like seep into your skin right away. And like I said, my skin just feels amazing and like it's protected and there's a barrier between it and like the atmosphere, that there is no oils getting into my skin. So I'm so impressed by these powders. So excited I picked up both shades. I definitely will be using that translucent shade more than the banana powder for the most part, but I still for $8.99 wanted to pick up the banana powder and play with it. So I think both are really great. Right now, like I said, they only have 2 shades online. Have no idea if they intend on coming out with more like correcting powders. That would be a really cool idea if they came out with green or purple or orange and things like that. So I wonder if they're just like testing the market with these couple, or if maybe they just intend on these truly just being setting powders for your foundation. But if they come out with more, I'm for sure getting more. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know which of the powders you are most interested in. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!